this is about.
Let me start off by saying that YouTube can be a
YouTube has a slop problem, bruh.
very profitable. Let me start off by saying that YouTube can be a very profitable platform if you play your cards right. There are respectable ways to make a living on the platform, and there are less respectable ways. This results in sort of metas that creators follow. Some of these require a lot of work. For example, in 2021, when icebergs dominated YouTube, many creators started making videos in that format, and were
I remember these. I remember these shits, bro. The iceberg. The fucking, the FBI iceberg, the Dota 2 iceberg. Actually, there's a Dota 2 iceberg, and I know the guy who made it. He's pretty cool. Dude, there's so many of these iceberg videos. It's crazy. I remember this.
For it. However, to make a good iceberg video, a lot of research and effort was required.
I remember there was like the internet one. Like, you had like the subnet, then the dark web, then like the dark net. There was like another one, yeah.
Leading to many people to hop onto the bandwagon, but in result they produced some pretty decent content. However, recently, a genre of content has become incredibly profitable. But unlike iceberg videos, these videos have zero value in terms of entertainment, information, or quality. This is YouTube's slop problem. There are a lot of different ways that Slop can succeed on this platform.
I think Slop is only bad if they really make the videos long. What the fuck is this? But yeah, if they make the videos long, then it's Slop. But like, this video is kind of a slop. It's 33 minutes long, but hey, whatever pays the bills.
Most of you are likely familiar with content farms that produce content for children with little to no value. And in many cases, these videos are straight up inappropriate and expose their young audiences to some pretty messed up stuff. However, that's not the subject of today's video. Drama is something that people are inherently drawn to. It's in our nature to seek out new and exciting information regarding scandals and controversies. Mainstream media has known this for decades and has heavily profited off of it. This is by no means different on YouTube, and it has been so for a long time. However, the difference is in
that guy looks so familiar. I don't know why. He looks so familiar. I don't know who he is though.
Things haven't always been this oversaturated. Back in the 2010s, drama channels were huge on YouTube, but people mainly went to the big channels as their sources, like Scarce and the infamous Drama Alert. Those were the
my god, you guys remember Scarce? I have an API that automatically removes those? What, slop channels? What? Yo, you gotta release that to the public. Where is that? The hell? I need that shit.
Two titans of YouTube drama commentary. Beneath them were the commentary YouTubers, either leafy clones or white guys with annoying voices and a face cam. Things
oh
remain.
My god. White guys with annoying faces, annoying voices, and a face cam. Is that me right now?
This way for a while, with a very consistent formula for the way that information was spread. Generally, the big two would release some breaking drama, which would then trickle down to the commentary creators, which would then trickle down to the face cam commentary creators, who generally put a bit more time into their editing and scripts. There were definitely many moments in which misinformation was spread.
Bro, the CSGO surf era was crazy, bro. I remember there was some diabolical shit in these videos, man.
To be as fact, but generally, narratives remained pretty consistent. However, this entire ecosystem changed in 2020 when the world locked down, and everyone suddenly had quite a lot of free time. This led to lots of people trying their hand at making YouTube videos. Many people attempted, and well,
was that the Act Man?
Everyone suddenly had quite a lot of free time. This led to lots of pretty consistent. However, this
was that the Act Man?
Changed in 2020 when the world locked down, and everyone suddenly had quite a lot of free time. This led to lots of people trying their hand at making YouTube videos.
Oh, here is that Act Man?
Many
it looks a lot like him.
And, well, many
that's
succeeded,
him. That's crazy.
With there being almost a baby boom of content creators who hit it big during lockdown, and many of these people continue to create videos to this day. Now, this may seem like a good thing, right? New YouTubers means new and unique talent, tons of unique people who can provide a unique perspective, ideas, and content.
See, I think I folded because I probably could have made videos during the pandemic, but I was actually working, so that shit sucked ass, and I got sick. I got coronavirus like 3 times after having the vaccine.
Style that sticks out from the rest, right? Right? Well, sure, some people fit this criteria. However, many creators have fallen to create commentary slop.
And it doesn't take some galaxy brain genius.
Man with 300 million subscribers, he's got a burger business, a chocolate bar company.
Yeah, I think we might actually have the first YouTube scholar on our hands here.
Commentary slop can best be described as lazy, derivative, low-effort, frequently uploaded content that covers modern events and incidents. Like the old Leafy is here in Pyrocynical videos, these videos often feature video game footage.
I don't know. I think Pyro, he does slop a lot, but he edits like crazy, so it kind of makes up for it. All my favorite Spanish channels are coming out as PDF files. What the fuck is wrong with Latin America?
With minimal editing when needed. These sorts of videos are often hard to tell apart from each other, or from the rest, as generally the only unique aspect about them is the voice of the creator, as the actual content is very, very cookie cutter. Another genre of commentary slop is stream clips, which are often even lazier than the videos mentioned prior. These stream clip videos generally consist of a content creator who has already grown a sizable audience on their main channel, where they put a lot of effort into their content, which has led them to grow a loyal fan base, who will just kind of watch anything that they do.
So, I mean, it's not that bad. They made a second channel for that. Like, it's not affecting this guy watching it. Like, you could just choose not to watch that shit. I don't see that shit. I never watched that.
This leads them
Here at LATAM, there are a lot of slop channels. Oh, man.
to live stream on either Twitch or YouTube. Those streams, who are often multiple hours in length, then get chopped up into different segments per topic, given minimal editing, and then shipped out as a fresh new video. Oftentimes, these videos are just reaction videos in disguise, as generally the creator kind of just watches the video, pauses the video every 10 seconds, spat out some opinion related to what they're
Yo, that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. But I'm not a reaction channel. I just wanted to watch this one video.
watching, or hell, just go on some completely unrelated rants spurred on by someone donating or a popular message in their chat. This leads to these videos to be almost impossible to watch, as they're so long and, well, pointless
Oh, or you live in Latin America? That's cool. That's dope. Oh shit, I skipped
to a
ahead.
more varied content by someone donating or a popular message in their chat. This leads to these videos to be almost impossible to watch, as they're so long and, well, pointless. I actually have an exact example that I'd like to use. On June 25th, 2024, I released a video about the word unalive and the absurdity of self-censorship. Since negativity thrives on this platform, the video did really well, and was seen by tons and tons of YouTubers, including the one and only Pyrocynical. For those unfamiliar,
Bruh.
Pyro is a YouTuber who's
So Pyro reacted to this guy's videos? That's so funny.
been actively making videos for a long time, with him originally making Leafy is Here gameplay commentary style videos, but eventually switched to a more varied content style, featuring both reviews,
God, dude, I remember I used to think these videos were so peak back then, especially MLG Teletubbies. Remember when we used like people used to like I said we, like I used to do it, but I remember people wanted MLG Teletubbies 2 for so long from Pyro, and then when he finally did it, that shit flopped.
originally making Leafy is Here gameplay commentary style
That shit was
videos,
hilarious.
but eventually switched to a more varied content style, featuring both reviews, video essays, and general comedic videos, looking at and riffing off topical subject matter. This show was called
Damn, remember when his
A-Series
hair was actually normal?
Tubes and was very popular in
MLG was peak? Dude, I loved
the late
MLG.
2010s. All of his videos were pretty well edited and, well, also very entertaining. However, this main channel ended up becoming more and more focused on high-effort video essays, so the commentaries were moved to the livestream channel, which is where
I'm not gonna lie, his new videos are way too long. I don't watch that shit. 4 hours, bro. Like, that's fucking
most
crazy.
of his content is uploaded today. This content style now includes footage from either a stream clip or an individually recorded video with minimal editing about current subject matters. This content strategy is basically what has won YouTube in recent.
What the fuck is this? This is crazy.
However, my personal experience comes in when Pyro made a reaction video to my Unalive video, titled TikTok is Changing Our Language. This is an hour 38-minute stream clip of him watching my video, which is only 40 minutes long for context. Now, when I was alerted of this, I was beyond excited and I sat down with my friends to see what he would say about my video. And just to be clear, to preface my criticism, I don't want to come off as criticizing these creators as people, or their character in the slightest. This is just a critique of the content that they produce. That being
Bro, you said what is MLG? Yeah, you're not old enough.
said, this video was very hard to watch. Not in a way that it made me cringe or misrepresented myself, but hard to watch because there was so much rambling, so many distractions, and so little focus placed on the actual subject matter at hand. Which, again, his video is nearly an entire hour longer than the video that's being reacted to. However, most of this hour is just filled up with unrelated things.
I think Pyro is like the king of just like rambling, bro. I've tried to watch some of his videos, and you see, I have an extension on YouTube called Sponsor Block because it cuts out the sponsors. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch that shit, so I just let it skip over. And sometimes it will mark, like this section of the video is marked as sponsor, so it's gonna auto skip. But the sections where Pyro takes so long to get to the video, it gets marked as a sponsor and it skips over. Like, and it could go up to like a 20-minute mark. Like let me see. Let me see if I can pull one up live. Pyro Cynical. Look, and I'm subscribed. I'm a real fan, bro. Like, if I go, look, his newest video, right? Click play. Look, you get this little button, skip to highlight. I love this feature. So how far do you have to skip till the video is about Darkwood? Fucking 5 hours in.
Dark wood, but you can bypass the barricade by, you know, walking.
Well, I guess he's talking about Darkwood the whole time, but
all the music dies down, the audio dies down. It's like someone walking through
Of
I feel
rooms.
like it's like all bullshit. Oh my god, bro. What about this, the Lethal Company one? Look at this. You press the button and look how far you have to skip ahead. Like a whole hour into the video.
What's this post-it note stuck next to the terminal? Sigurd? What does that even mean? Hold on. Holy shit. You didn't think I'd cover it.
So yeah, that's
Which
whatever.
is, again, why it's hard to watch.
That's useful, yeah. Super useful.
Hard to follow.
I'm sure for most people it's not useful because I guess most people have a better attention span than me, so they can actually sit there and watch the whole video, but I can't.
It was difficult. This sort of content is one of the more common types of slop that we see. Long YouTube videos of a creator just kind of sitting there and watching someone else's video, pausing every 10 to 15 seconds, commenting on something, and then continuing. However, as a creator, it's not actually a bad thing to have a big YouTuber make some slop reaction videos to your content. YouTubers
Yeah,
like
it's not
Tub
bad.
completely had their careers launched by Moist Critical, having their videos be watched on stream, which is something that I would personally welcome with open arms. However, a lot of the time, these videos are almost always presented as if they aren't just glorified reaction videos with vague and interesting titles, and also really good thumbnails most of the time, making them seem like much more than they actually are.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not clickbait, it's called like, click buying or some shit. I forgot what the word is, but yeah, they're not lying. Like, that's what the video is about, but it's not the video. They're reacting to it. They just gotta slap their face onto it. That's it.
However, stream clip re-uploads aren't the only type
That's
of digital
understandable.
junk food consumed by the masses. One of the most successful genres are commentary drama channels. To make a brief distinction, there's a difference between commentary channels.
It's crazy. This guy's actually right because I made like a few videos just talking for a few minutes about like crazy drama situations just for fun because I was like, I know they get some views. Dude, they do so much better than all my other gaming shit. Like, I'm really starting to think of just making slop shit, bro, because it works. And the reason it works is viewer psychology. It has nothing to do with YouTube and the creators. People watch the videos. People click on the videos and fucking watch them. And that's why they get views.
Channels like Scott Kramer, Eddie Burback, or Danny Gonzalez. Creators like this are often regarded as commentary channels, but a different commentary from what we're discussing today. It's a bit confusing, but you know, just stick with me. Drama commentary channels often upload on a near daily basis, covering the topical news in online culture. They almost never cover anything other than controversy and scandal, though, since mass audiences don't seem to care for stories regarding anything positive, right?
Yeah,
These channels are
people love
often in
drama.
a mad dash to be the first to cover something topical, whether or not their information is correct, and also whether or not there's actually any additional information. They'll still cover the same topic over and over and over.
My favorite
over,
section, drama
over,
channels,
and
is
over
living
again,
off other
until they
people's
can no
problems.
longer
Yeah.
profit from it, leaving them to switch up to the most hot topic.
I mean,
these channels come in all shapes and sizes, with legacy YouTube.
what they're doing is not very much different than the average news channel on TV. Like, it's the same shit. It doesn't matter.
YouTubers like Moist Critical and some ordinary gamers being at the top of the quality food chain. Beneath them, creators from the 2020s baby boom reign supreme, often being young men with a pretty deep understanding of current internet culture. These videos are often minimally edited, with video game gameplay serving as the majority of their visuals, with it sometimes switching to footage critical to the narrative, or the creator's avatar or profile picture. Oftentimes, these videos follow a very, very loose script, and in some cases, no script at all, with the creator just kind of recapping someone else's video on the topic at hand, while giving it sparse personal opinions.
That's me
and
streaming, bro.
commentary. Oftentimes, these personal opinions shared by the creators are the most safe, middle-of-the-road opinions that one could have, as to not piss too many people off. As of the time of writing this,
So that's why I like, I mean, Moist, he's pretty good. I like his opinion. I mean, he's an OG. He's been doing YouTube for years. So, like, you know, he's never gotten into crazy controversial. I wouldn't say he's neutral. I would say he's more like, he leaned towards, he doesn't really give a fuck. But he definitely tries to stay a little neutral. But then again, he's like super logical. He thinks like everything super logically, which I think is what you're supposed to do. Same thing with like Asmongold. If you ever see his videos reacting, he makes a detailed breakdown. So I think those are fine. There's a lot of commentary channel. God, I can't fucking read. Commentary channels on the side of the globe, for example. I don't know those channels. They're really vague.
The hot news
Yeah, they probably just watch this and they go like, yo, this is bad, guys. We gotta stop this.
the past 2 months has been on Mr. Beast and the many allegations thrown initially against his crew member and longtime
Why would you watch those if you can comment on them yourself in your head? Well, here's the thing is that the things that they react to is not what I normally watch, but I watch them. Like, I watch them play games and shit. So, like, when I see something interesting, like them reacting to something, it gives a little bit of perspective. Like, because I'm not always thinking what they're thinking. Like, I think of shit and they think of shit, and it's two different things. So it's cool to see both sides.
friend Ava Chris Tyson, and later direct allegations of neglect, faking videos, workplace abuse, among many, many other allegations, most of which alleged by YouTuber Dogpack404. Upon all of this
God, dude, that's crazy, bro. This guy made 3 videos, and he's already at almost 1 million subscribers.
these drama channels
That's
race
fucking
to their
insane.
computers to bang out as many Mr. Beast cancellation videos as humanly possible, and it absolutely worked. A fantastic example of this drama slot machine in full work is a YouTuber by the name of More Pegasus, which is a second channel to the already immensely successful Pegasus. Not the good Pegasus, that Pegasus. This person has uploaded over 13 videos that all roughly have the same thumbnail, title, editing style, and are all just kind of the same thing. These videos got
Again, why do they do this? Because people click on it and people watch the videos. Viewers are what drive the algorithm. So it's not his fault that this fucking works. It works because people click on it.
insane numbers, so obviously he continued to make more and more of these, and has likely made tens of thousands of dollars from these videos alone.
Oh, yeah,
Pegasus
bro's-
claims that he's
bro's
not
rich.
milking the situation. Rather, he was just covering every new situation as it arose, and that he's just operating as any news station would, making frequent uploads. However, a lot of said updates on the stories were by no means worth making an incredibly long video on a topic that could have been like 5 minutes long, and 5 minutes is stretching it in a lot of cases. People have caught on to this guy, and have given him a lot of criticism for milking this drama, but he continued to defend his content and claim that it's not slop, which, like, whatever, man. If I were in the same spot and I wasn't so pretentious about the videos I produce, I'd be doing the exact same thing, and I think the
Yeah,
majority of
exactly.
the people would in this situation.
Like, you can either not give a fuck and make all these videos and make hella money and just say, nah, I'm doing God's work. I'm doing like what needs to be done. I'm operating like a news station. Or you could just make other videos. But obviously this guy picked up and sees an opportunity. Like, if I had the skill to ramble like this fucking guy could, maybe I will one day. Why the fuck would I not have a channel talking about Mr. Beast drama, bro? That's free money, free views.
It's more about just kind of admitting that you're milking something. It's fine, you know, get that bag. It's job, it's money, it's your work. But I will never buy him saying that it's not being milked. However, Pegasus is nowhere near the only person doing this. YouTubers like Turkey Tom, Cheeto, Sensitive Society, Jamari, WestJet,
Yep.
Oompaville, and many, many, many others will take a fresh controversy, make multiple videos, always over 8 minutes long or more, of course so they can make more profit from it, and then make a new video every time there's a new piece of information on the drama, no matter how small this new detail may be. You'd
Yeah,
think
they
that people
yap.
wouldn't really watch this kind of content, since many of these people are just kind of saying the same thing as everybody else over and over again. But no, this kind of content is really, really successful, which is why there's truly so much of it. My best guess
Yeah.
as to why it's so popular is that the majority of the audience is on the younger side, leading for their standards for the videos they consume
Probably,
to
yep.
be lower. What's
But
clear is that
even
genuine
still,
factual
doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter the age group. They fucking watch it. They get views. They get paid money. That's all that matters. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter.
information is pretty hard to find in this genre, but oftentimes it's forgiven since the videos are usually just a guy talking about things that he heard someone else say. But what about when the creator presents their viewpoints and opinions as gospel? Enter
The fuck?
Moon. Video essays are a fantastic example of a genre that's been taken over by slop content. YouTubers like SunnyV2 and his brain-melting editing style have become the meta.
Yeah, his
and it
editing's really
works,
good.
since it appeals to as wide an audience as possible. Many of these bad video essays provide nothing more than the creator's one-sided agenda, misrepresentation of information, zero nuance, and of course, rampant plagiarism.
The over-edited thumbnail could give it a +1 on curiosity. Yeah, probably.
And theft of ideas. A channel on YouTube that does all of this and more is the one and only
They rarely give a fuck. They just want money. Yeah.
Moon.
Yeah, they do.
Moon is a YouTuber who started uploading video essay documentary style videos at the very beginning.
Is that icon from that old ass movie? That's like in black and white. It's like one of the first movies ever made. Is that what that is? Let me look that up. That looks so familiar. I'm sorry. I'm such a nerd about movies. First movie ever made. Oh my God. Yo, I'm a giga nerd. Look at that. It's from like the first movie ever made. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't believe I got that. Oh, wow. Okay. That's kind of a stupid feeling I had, and it turned out to be right.
Of 2021. These videos were very well produced, entertaining, and provided a somewhat unique viewpoint that we hadn't really seen before. Moon was vehemently anti-TikTok and anti-China. His content, despite being of decent quality, wasn't very nuanced and often just opted to share the bad side of the story, or at least only focus on the negative, since that's what makes you the money here on YouTube. Moon's videos started to become more and more biased, with him stating his opinion as fact a lot of the time, while also starting to lean
Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
more right politically. Moon started to expand his team quite a lot, which seemed to have pretty frequent turnover, since he was asking for started to become more and more biased, with him stating his opinion as fact a lot of the time, while also
see how much he pays.
More right politically. Moon started to expand his team quite a lot.
Job opportunity, researchers/writers. Apply here, $250 referral bonus. Oh, damn, but it doesn't say how much it is.
Which seemed to have pretty frequent turnover, since he was asking for new employees on a near monthly basis. This led to the majority of his videos to be written by different people, and clearly there wasn't too much quality checking or cross-referencing, leading to videos being essentially stolen and then given a Moon skin, while also removing any nuance that the original video possessed.
There was
the Matrix song in the background.
They would only close a community if it brought unwanted media scrutiny and bad PR to the whole website.
There was actually a time when they would only close a community if it brought unwanted media scrutiny and bad PR to the whole website.
Essentially, the process was, a video hits it big and is garnering a lot of discussion and views. Moon sees this video and gets his writers to essentially make the same video, but change it up a little bit. 10 days later, he shits out this Frankenstein's monster video while not crediting or even mentioning the original video that it was
Yo, you could copy my homework.
inspired by, and then profits. Initially, the plagiarism was very, very clear and direct, with Jack Saint's Wonka video being a fantastic example, with the title and thumbnails being so incredibly similar. There are many others that you can turn to.
I mean, there's only so much you could do with Wonka. Like, it's a fucking picture of Wonka.
I believe I myself am a victim to this lazy grifter, with one of my biggest and best videos, The Tragedy of Gen Alpha, being a video that makes the overall point that to fully say that the entire generation is doomed because of Skibbity Toilet and stuff like that is bad faith.
Bro, this is the guy reading this video? This guy's like straight mewing.
And kind of harmful to do. Because despite Gen Alpha facing...
This guy is straight look maxing. This is crazy. I did not expect him to look like that.
That does kind of put them in a worse spot.
He has like such a normal like voice.
We shouldn't be spouting hate towards them, and rather we should be trying to help them. That's a very, very abridged version, and if you're curious, I highly recommend that you watch the original video. But the point is, I brought up a viewpoint that hadn't really been expressed yet, and, you know, did really well for it. So you know what Moon did? 2 weeks after my video released, Moon drops The Dark Reality of Generation Alpha, where Moon talks about Gen Alpha and makes very, very similar points in a very, very similar order as to what I did. And because nuance is a foreign concept on the Moon channel, he completely removed any of the positivity and hope that my video had, while still including some of my talking points that were leading to the positivity.
Wow, that's fucked.
Moon has over 4 full-length videos talking about Gen Alpha, but they're all basically the exact same thing, whining about how kids are doomed and all of the bad evils in the world that are making them doomed.
Yeah, the world's fucked. People love watching that shit. The world is fucked.
Spreading fear. He gives no solutions, doesn't try to help. There's truly nothing other than negativity, which is one of the main points against this man. He fearmongers like no one else, only provides one side of the argument, and despite all of that, he treats his word as gospel, literally referring to himself in terms of the Matrix. He has all of this pseudo-intellectualism, and he doesn't even pronounce the red pill, the blue pill 1984 correctly.
Oceania.
And Oceania.
Oceania has... Oceania?
Oceania. Oceania. Not Oceania.
I don't know how you can miss this. Are you deaf as well as stupid?
Like, come on. If you're gonna say everything in the modern world is literally 1984, maybe read the goddamn book and do more than just reference the movie. Moon is also a massive hypocrite, complaining about how short attention span editing and content is making people dumber and less independent thinkers, while his editing is super overdone, fast-paced, flashy, and his content doesn't encourage independent thought at all, since he represents everything that isn't his argument as false. Moon is truly one of the worst video essay slop channels.
Alright, so this guy, he's just totally gonna dismember this channel, but at the end of the day, Moon is gonna keep making videos, and they're gonna keep doing well. Like, there's unfortunately not much you could do about it.
But for some reason, he dodges a lot of criticism.
What about slop thumbnails?
Another form of this slop content that I've seen a lot is cartoon channels that make these AI-generated kind of recaps of episodes and things that happen in them, and they always
I've heard of this garbage.
Thumbnail. That being this incredibly bland white background with a character and then some text next to it. I'm so incredibly sick of this, and I see it everywhere. And the worst part is that it works. These videos have a ton of views, and that pains me.
I've seen something like this before. I don't think I even watched it, but I've seen something like this.
To see this, honestly. And I'm personally someone who is very subject to injury.
Yo, if I post a video of this, me reacting to this, I probably will. I wonder if he will see it and he will react to my video. If he'll get mad about it. Hey, if you're watching this, bro, I'm a nobody, bro. I got I got like less than 2K subs, bro. Like, I need every slop I can get.
So I'm here with the one and only Sensitive Society to get his opinion on everything that's being talked about.
Hi, thanks for having me. Appreciate you.
What is it like to make drama commentary? What is the creative process and the research?
There's no creative process. You just
Truth be told, to get a little backstory, the reason why I have a channel in the first place is because I really like the idea of just a random guy saying whatever's on his mind. I'm just an everyday guy who sees something and he's interested in the topic, whatever it is, whether it's something serious or goofy like we're seeing with KSI and Lunchley and everyone treating it like it's World War III.
You guys peep the auto captions that they use fucked up?
I'm just an everyday guy who sees something and he's interested in the topic, whatever it is.
Bro, use AI to make this. Look at that. The fucking auto captions. KSI, it says cast iron, luckily.
Serious or goofy like we're seeing with KSI and Lunchley and everyone treating it like it's World War III, and I think it's hilarious. It's not that serious.
Goofy mistake.
No,
it really is
that deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm wondering also, what is the research process like for these videos?
Whatever situation's going down, whether I see it on Twitter, Reddit, whatever, then I start looking into where it's coming from and trying to make sure I have the story as accurate as possible. If it's something on Twitter, I just don't read the headline and I grab my microphone and get to it. I try to look into it, look for other.
Wow, so he just like a roach. He's just like leeching. He can't wait for the next like crazy fuck up.
Similar tweets, and then
about the slop label. Does it hurt your feelings, or are you just kind of like, it's a job?
He doesn't give a fuck.
What's your?
He does not give a fuck.
It doesn't hurt my feelings, to be honest. I do think, I don't want to sound like the nerd emoji here, but and be like technically guys, but I do think there's definitely some channels out there that are like the definition of flop, and I know that's rage coming from me, but I don't know, I think there's a difference and between, I guess, channels like
Bro, he didn't even answer the question.
Talk about
how much time does it generally take to make a Sensitive Society video?
So nowadays, because they're longer and I don't upload every day, I have it takes a little longer from start to finish, probably like 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours to make these slop videos is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, they just care about money. Yeah, they don't give a fuck what they're talking about. Honestly, bro, I might make a second channel. I might make a second channel just reacting, just doing slop. Or I'll just put it on this channel. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's...
I'm gonna be honest, boys. I really appreciate you, Aura, for doing the 20 gifted. And I'm gonna be straight up honest, bro. I do need money, so I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do the slop. I'm gonna do a slop react. I'm reacting to a slop video. I'm making a slop video of me reacting to this.
Big lockdown because I'm usually looking for a hot minute.
And I'm gonna title put the skull emoji. And I'm gonna title this video YouTube has a this one's called YouTube has a slop problem. I'm gonna call mine YouTube slop problem is crazy. And I'm gonna use a similar thumbnail.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Wait, what's the thumbnail for this video? I will use the same thumbnail and I'll put my face. Let's see how it does.
That's our topic lockdown.
I'll get lucky if I even get 1K views, bro.
then from start to finish, it probably like, yeah, between 2 to 3 hours.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, I think that's all my questions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course, appreciate you, dude.
So, I now have the pleasure to talk to the one and only Achito. Welcome.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Of course, yeah. What is the creative process for kind of putting together one of your videos, and what's kind of the time
that at least some people will?
Right.
And now I try to balance something that I find interesting and can talk about extemporaneously with something that I think people will genuinely be interested in, right? Because I could talk for hours about like YouTube itself, like the internal workings of it, because that's something that I'm super interested in, but no one wants to hear that, right? They're more interested in like, did Dream poop today or something like that, right? Like whatever the fucking flavor of the day drama slop is, right?
Yeah, so, like they don't give a fuck. They just want the money, bro.
When people say it, I think
they want money, they want views. They see an easy topic. You don't even have to show your face. You just sit here talking about it.
So yeah, I guess it's fairly accurate. I'd say it's like 70% accurate for my channel.
Gotcha.
Then obviously for some it's like 80-90%. For some it's like 50-40%. But yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like I don't get offended by it.
Oh, look, Asmongold. Asmongold comes up.
I hear hurting your feelings and stuff like that.
Not one bit. No, I don't give a
Good.
See, he doesn't give a fuck. You know why? He's making hella money, bro.
Because people still like it. I mean, like I think the best comparison.
And if I was doing what he was doing, I would not give a fuck either.
Never heard, and I don't know who made this, but yeah, this was actually said about like
there you go, Asmon,
like Asmongold sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it still sort of applies to like commentary and whatever. Is that it's
Asmon said it himself too. Why do I make videos like this? Because people click on it and people watch the fucking video. Why sit there making a super complicated video about a World of Warcraft guide on how to get all the fucking achievements when he could just react and make a video, you know, explaining why he hates World of Warcraft? Same shit with like YouTube. Like, I make a good YouTube video when I could just react to a good YouTube video.
Well thought out. I don't have a script.
Yeah, basically. Yep. Basically.
So yeah, because people still like it. I mean, like I think the best comparison I've ever heard, and I don't know who made this, but this was actually said about like React content, like Asmongold sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it still sort of applies to like commentary and whatever. Is that it's sort of fast food content.
Yeah, it's like fast food.
And there's a market for that. Like in the restaurant world, in the world of cuisine, there are places you'll go to on.
I get what he's saying exactly. Like, yeah, sometimes you want to go out and have a fancy dinner. The other times you want fucking Burger King. And most of the time, most people can only afford Burger King. So what do you get? A bunch of fucking fast food channels.
Not at all. They're meant to be watched when you're like on the bus ride home from school on your phone and there's an argument in the background, but you use headphones to drown it out, right? Like it's not high quality, you know, and I don't care, but it's like I certainly wouldn't get offended by it. You know, I know what my...
By the same man. These accounts posted really odd imagery of seemingly AI-generated children in some oddly compromising positions.
The fuck?
Video on the matter, which did incredibly well. Usually when someone in this internet horror niche does really well, others within the niche will choose that are made making fun of these people. Maybe very off-putting. I also
what the fuck is this? Looks like a meme.
Things that he said and done can be kind of funny because of the absurdity of it all. But that doesn't mean it's okay to make light of it, in my opinion.
So what can we do? What can we do? The answer is going to be stop watching this. I'm going to dinner. Good to see you on Good Health, Simon. See you again next time. Cheers. Yo, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. And thank you for the 20 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. 20 gifted members, I mean. Thank you so much. Take care, Aura. You're a beast.
You don't need to say anything new, you don't need a personality, and you don't even need a script. But at the end of the day, you really can't blame the individual creators. They are getting the bag, they're doing what works. And
yep. Holy shit, 14,000.
What I think about it, people are watching.
Dude, if I made that much, guys, I'm doing money giveaway in the Discord, bro. If I made that much,
and
holy
they want
shit.
to see this content. Like, as long as your title says something along the lines of the insert controversial figure situation is insert interesting adjective, and your thumbnail has the topic's face, slightly edited to look worse with a bright background and crazy drop shadows, and maybe even a black bar around their eyes with some text on it, you're set to go. Yep. It really honestly makes me kind of sad that this is all it takes anymore. YouTube's success used to be a very, very difficult thing to achieve, and granted,
it
still absolutely is. But this meta is effective like nothing else. However, unlike the fidget spinner Among Us 3 AM slop of the late 2010s, this content just feels kind of cynical. So much of this drama is just toxic and unnecessary, with small things getting blown out of proportion for the sake of content and, well, money. You might watch this and just think that I'm jealous. And yeah, I absolutely am.
Yeah, me too. Me too, bro. I'm with you with that, bro.
Here, check this out.
I wish I could be as soulless as these guys and just make slop all day. I'm really thinking about it. Actually, after watching your video, great video, by the way, I'm gonna subscribe. I'm really thinking about doing it, bro. Like, just turn off the face cam, fucking have some CSGO gameplay or whatever, some stupid gameplay in the background, and I just ChatGPT generate a script of me doing some shit and just read off it.
Out. This is what a timeline looks like in an average Raymundo 2112 video, and by proxy, like an average, high quality video essay. This layer here is sound, and the top one is imagery. This is what the average drama commentary video looks like. I need to look at this and remove myself from the equation since I will absolutely be biased, but god damn, the discrepancy is crazy. I know a lot of these communities will likely see this, so feel free to make the obligatory Raymundo 2112 situation is crazy video. I'll be waiting. Now, of course, the question that must be asked is, how do we fix this? Is there any chance that Slop will no longer be profitable and then we can see a return to more high-quality content? Well, unfortunately, it's not really a simple situation. However, I can offer you some solutions. If there's some spicy drama that you're interested in going on the internet, I suggest you do your own research and learn the information from the source. For example, with the MrBeast drama, most of these Slop videos are made covering Dogpack's video. So basically, you're provided with two options. You can either watch
the Slop or watch Dogpack, yep.
Commentary. You absolutely do not need your food to be chewed for you. Let's just make that clear. Some guy with a microphone and some
Oh my god, I heard this guy is the fucking worst. He does like some crazy shit. He acts like he's in the video.
Gameplay. Take back your ability to learn about current events and form your own opinion on them. If there's a YouTuber making glorified multiple hour-long reaction videos on some topic, just find the video that they're reacting to and just watch that. You'll save a lot of time, and all it takes is just the tiniest little amount of effort. With that said, there's not too much we can really do. But if you're all as sick of Slop as I am, I highly suggest just not watching or supporting it. Support small, hardworking, honest, high-effort, independent YouTubers that are out there.
Yeah.
Huge thank you to Guillermo.
It's a good suggestion. Unfortunately, I don't think most people will listen to it. The real solution is nothing. You can't really do anything about it. People are going to continue making these Slop videos, and that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes, but awesome, great video.